I got low in the beat. She been fucking with me long time, fuck expenses. Go back on my ex so many times that I'm dizzy. Turning up the drinking, I can trust the whole mixy. Real feel, I get real off from the scripts. It's funny when I talk, they treat my words like subscriptions. Yeah, I wanna pop up the curb like sixes. I don't even like it, bitch, I really like a mixture. I just wanna fuck when I'm a son and I'm missing. I just wanna fuck so I'm a son and I'm a temple. I just wanna fuck, she don't care what I ain't tipping. She like it myself, I'm pussy niggas try to mix up. Don't come to my club, sonny, if you make a strip for me. This bitch, I'm in Miami when it goes down. Cause smoking, drinking fast, and they gon' let me slow down. It don't matter where we are, so they let it go down. I see it slow down. Stunting on my whole town. Queen chick and I throw down. She get up my show, sold out shows, but I never sold my soul. Love me back to back like it's a company. Oh, everything. Didn't face me. He could fix me. Like in Bunny BDK. Say my fucking about this. No live on that. She on me. I only breathe. That shit she been fucking with me long. Fucking that shit's come back on my so many that I said turning up the ain't like it. You know to mix it. I get real off for the strips. Real feel, I get real off for the strips.
Switch to the Google Fi Wireless Flexible plan and only pay for the data you use. Get unlimited calls and texts.
And if outside was a person to be you, yeah. I feel like I'm being 20 damn braces, 7 damn bracelets, shot a fair basis. She ain't wanna leave a job and go on vacation. Bitch, don't put your place, bitch, don't put your place. Woo. On the 5 record selling nigga, by the way, baby, Casamigo 50K. Say, tell him, don't you tell him, don't you silent. Everything is all about profiling with you. And if I saw was a person in me, and if I saw way more than I do, outside and right on you. Cause if outside was a person in you, or this beat, I mean, what is that?
That's my shit, boy. It is rough. Lord Jesus. I said, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus.
Astronaut's girlfriend mom. This is how to get in shape fast.
If you want to drop this, start eating more of these. You might think this would take years to learn, but I'm going to teach it to you in 60.
Astronaut's girlfriend mom is actively on social media, like active mom. You can go on social media and see her at this moment trying to destroy his reputation, his name, and everything he ever worked for. Her name is Ashley Monroe. Her daughter Gigi has been dating Kai for about a year now, maybe a year and a half. So Kai Cenat is just the casualty in this entire situation. Her beef is actually with her daughter, claiming that she didn't really have nobody who loved her when she was growing up. But because she got beef with her daughter, she believes her daughter is being manipulated by Kai, and Kai is the reason why her daughter is now publicly disowning her and saying things that make her look bad.
I grew up with a lot of materialistic stuff. Like, everybody knows. You know me? If you've been on me since I was a kid, you know I was a very spoiled kid. Like, I had everything. But I feel like what I was lacking in life, like, was, or what I was lacking growing up was the feeling of just true love. Like, this stuff don't matter to me or mean anything to me anymore. But it's something that I'm definitely aware of. But you know, like, people are guilty, they try to throw things at you. Like, you ever watch like a movie where like there's like this rich kid and then they have like the parents that's always at work, but the parents is like, okay, like, I'm just gonna get you a new purse. I'm just like gonna get you this. I'm just gonna get you that. And it's like, yeah, like that's gonna be cool because it's like, okay, now like I got it. But it's like, no, I just really wanted somebody that was there to just listen and just, you know, somebody I could open up to. And I feel like that made me the way I am today, and I'm learning now that I don't have to be this way. I feel like it made me like strong. Like, it made me like feel like I have to hold everything in. Like, I don't talk to them, like, not like that, but like anytime I'm going through something, you never know. Because it's like I don't open up to people, I don't talk to people because I never really had that as a child. So it's like now it's easier for me to just get through life alone.
That video is what set off everything. The mom seen that video from Katiana's girlfriend claiming that she went through life by herself. She didn't have nobody to talk to. Her parents weren't there for her. And she was irate and she was pissed off. And she will blame Kai for everything, which I think is a tad bit unfair. Like, if you and your daughter is going through things, why put Kai in it? But she would claim that Kai is like the mass manipulator of all of this, and Kai Cenat is the one who's keeping her daughter away from her.
To say that you went through life alone, going alone, that you didn't feel loved is crazy. Like, I've been a stay-at-home mom for 15 years, y'all. 15. That was so I could be there, and I was there. I didn't miss anything in that kid life. But Gabriel's dad was never there. But it's just like I fought this girl. You ever know if you can't say a mama ain't love you when she ain't never give up on you? She fought for you. If I would have left her in Lake Charles, Louisiana, I guarantee you right now, she'd be somewhere praying for a bomb. And that's exactly what she was doing. Gabrielle looked at me in front of my friends and told me, I think we need to keep our relationship off the internet. Then she follows up with, oh yeah, and Kai said, yeah, Mr. Kai Cenat said, told my daughter, my baby, that he did his research on me. So he did his research on me and her best friend. Now, who her best friend is, I really don't know. I know Gabrielle friends, but who the best friend is, I don't know. He told my baby that if she hung out with me, with her best friend, that her reputation would be ruined. I was just like, and then when I think about this, like over the past couple days, like cousin, not all you do is sit down with women of different sorts, different kinds, you know, different backgrounds, different reputations. I want to sit down with rappers with different reputations. You love to sit down, but you telling me you never even thought. You never thought to sit down over a glass of water.
Telling someone not to hang with their mom, that's crazy.
if we are assuming Kai did this or Kai told his girlfriend this, which that's still not confirmed yet, and there's some actual dispute over exactly what took place or exactly what happened. But if Kai Cenat did tell her this is the consequences of her own actions, to be honest. Right? She's a mother, but she's on Instagram moving like an IG scallywag, bro. Half naked. She's dressed like an egg worker. She's dressed like somebody who's selling it. She's not moving like a mother with 4 kids on Instagram at all. Now, again, she's a young mom, but she ain't moving like a mother. Gigi's entire brand is wholesome, Christian like super wholesome content. So Kai probably told his girlfriend, if he did tell her, hey, listen, man, your mother got a reputation. Her reputation is she's out here dating young men for money. She's out here being a gold digger. If your brand is wholesome, if your brand is something as, you this Bible thumping, wholesome trad white girl who can cook, if you hang around your mother or y'all are caught in public together, people will probably do you in the same light as her. People will probably do you as her understudy. This gold digging ocean taught her daughter how to be a gold digger too. So now she's dating the biggest streamer in the world. I feel like that's what Kai Cenat was trying to fight against because, again, as a streamer, when you put your girlfriend in front of your audience, they psychoanalyze her, they comb through her entire history, and they find any and everything against her and they blast it. I know when Kai Cenat's girlfriend came on stream, they found old clips of her saying, her type is 6'2", light skin, and makes music, the opposite of Kai Cenat, so they automatically assume, okay, she's a gold digger. So if she fought so hard to overcome that gold digger tag, and now they find her mother, and like, man, that's the understudy. So if Kai did tell her that, I feel like what Kai told her was, hey, your brand is this, you can love your mama, but probably don't want to associate with your mother's brand. I still wouldn't tell anybody not to hang with their mother. I don't know how I feel about that completely. I feel like that's still crazy. But the mother do got to take accountability here, man. It's your brand. It's how you conduct yourself and carry yourself online. It's the reason why, some of your children don't want to associate with you online.
Average work ants versus a giant angry beaver. Duluth Trading Fire Hose Work Pants versus a giant angry beaver. Duluth Trading Fire Hose Work Pants. Tougher than a giant angry beaver's teeth. Get a pair. Only at Duluth Trading.
With me. And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with me. I never gave a fuck. What you won't do is turn my baby against me. You got so much to say about me, but you get on the internet and say Gabrielle is this, Gabrielle's that, Gabrielle's God-fearing. That's from me, baby. Just my birthday before last when I had the red dress on. Yeah, she's on my page with the red dress. She posted me. She came over. She cooked. She made me breakfast. She sent me to the spa. That's my baby. She posted me. She said,
All right.
happy birthday to my rock. 6 months later, she get with this dude. I'm happy for her. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like ever since.
The Dallas Mavericks are down bad. Klay Thompson sent to the bench, the team sputtering, and meanwhile the exiled Luka Doncic putting up 40, 11, and 9 for the Los Angeles Lakers. What's next in Dallas? We'll take a look at the Klay Thompson situation and how they move forward. Plus, a subtle but very sneaky change the Denver Nuggets just made to Jonas Valanciunas' contract. I'm going to get into that as well. I'm Trevor Lane. This is the Basketball Bulletin. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. All right, let's start with the Dallas Mavericks, who right now have the worst offensive rating in the NBA. They are an absolute grind to watch any of their games. Their struggles on the offensive end are completely brutal. They lost last night to the New Orleans Pelicans, a Pelicans side that was missing Zion Williamson, a Pelicans side that has been struggling, that is one of the worst offensive teams in the NBA themselves. And the Mavs still lost that one. Currently, while it is early in the standings around the NBA, and certainly there is plenty of room for change. Again, we are still a lot of basketball left to play, but as we wake up here Thursday morning, the Dallas Mavericks sit on the bottom of the NBA's Western Conference with a 2-6 record and a minus 7.5 point differential to deal with injuries. Derek Lively, Anthony Davis, among others, and Kyrie Irving, of course, still waiting for him to get back in action. But Klay Thompson, a bit ironic here that Klay is now coming off the bench for the first time in a Mavs uniform, struggling badly this season. After one of the reasons why Klay left the Warriors was because he didn't want to come off the bench and have a lesser role. If you remember back during Klay's final season with the Warriors, he was transitioning into a bit more of a bench role with them. And while it's reported that wasn't necessarily the breaking point for Klay and the Warriors, it certainly wasn't something that Klay preferred. Now, here we are with the Dallas Mavericks, and Klay started every game that he appeared for them last season. Now he is moved to the bench for the Mavs. The Mavs needing more playmaking. D'Angelo Russell stepped into the starting lineup last night against the Pelicans. He didn't do a whole heck of a lot. Missed a lot of shots. I'm watching that game. He missed a number of shots that he normally just knocks down. He finished the night 2 of 4 from 3, which isn't bad, but 3 for 10 shooting overall in D'Lo's first game as a starter. 9 points and 3 assists in 21 minutes. Certainly not the impact that the Mavs were hoping for there. But taking a look at Klay, you look at what's happened since he joined the Dallas Mavericks, particularly this season, without Luka to help generate shots for Klay. Remember, he's played on Golden State Warriors teams that have generated wide open threes for him at a very high rate. Teams have had to stay attached to him, of course, at his age 35 season. He's not the guy that he once was, but still, for the bulk of his career, he's been on teams that have been pretty good at generating open looks from behind the arc. And he has certainly thrived in those situations. Now he doesn't have that, and obviously he is not the player that he once was. This season, Klay Thompson averaging 34% from the field and 29% from 3. He had a 3-point point last night in the corner.
Evans in his first shot this game.
The ball slipped out of his hands and went into the same behind him. That's not bad. Klay Thompson has been this season. That's how Dallas, despite the embarrassment, he was definitely
something every scout liked about PJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he continues to win. Out of the gym, no waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
And once again, off the mark by Buffalo.
There's some optimism in that play, too. Play pretty well. Confidence, Game 7 in the field, 6 for 3. And he seems to think that better days lay ahead for him, saying, looks after the game, saying, I'm going to do great things that's coming.
Pass to Edgecombe.
Like those first 5 games to help him
over the rim and in.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack. Always being effortlessly flipping off the hip. You know, big things are coming. So,
first quarter,
a little bit of optimism that the Mavs, it's sort of been the numbers and getting guys saying, you can hurt, despite being bailed out, the number taking the ball and keeping the flag, having ups and downs this season, especially since he's responding, having ups and downs this season, now he's up to the players, but it's the DJ Edgecombe, such a power, you guys chipping away, the Piper part of the victory, it's looking like he's going to be a deal. This year, he's going to be he's going to be super flag, no question. So despite the lottery lock, you can
makes wild plays. Wow.
Good work there as it goes.
How the Mavs actually do
those are the kinds of shots coaches want their guys taking within the scope of the
offense. On the floor, obviously, those two guys who go
now, here's the
but in a great talented Western Conference, the Mavs already sitting at the bottom. Again, lots of fun to this
as the roller.
Not to start the Dallas Mavericks again. Meanwhile, it's Josh watching from the Mavs perspective. Luka absolutely
Here's
go
Collier.
here for the Lakers.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
At this stage of
That's
season,
great
and the
use of her
Lakers
body and her
sit
instinct
at
to
second
get in
for
position
two.
and
We can talk
convert
about the Denver Nuggets. A
Wasted no
very
time on
sneaky
that one.
move they just made
Reeves
at
has got
15
5 now.
everything. They're down to
Throughout
some
a
of them
game,
through the contract.
Reeves will find
Get 5
every
Let's
which
pick it
way.
up. Team one minute, jump on it.
Buffalo trails by 5.
It's more than just a platform for season-long fantasy league. This year's
Now Edgecombe.
Enjoy playing fantasy sports on Sleeper. If the app offers so much more.
Reeves left side. For the 3. And Buffalo, another 3.
making it rain a little from outside.
Wembanyama, right side. Nice move. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. 2 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Butler, no good. And it's Buffalo with the rebound.
Check out Sleeper.
Here's Reeves.
By the way, we do have phenomenal promo going on right now as well.
Here's the 3. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time finish to the court.
Austin Reeves has been on display for Buffalo. He delivered 9 points.
This is from Jake Fisher
and close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Buffalo?
Well, coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And I also like how they trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Wembanyama, no
And
good.
for some of y'all that don't know, I lost my
And
brother.
over 3 years in high
And
school,
ever since I
Anthony
lost my
Davis
brother,
shot up from being
there's no more
6'2" to
There's
6'10".
no more.
But Greg, he
I have
brought those
experienced the
scoring
worst.
skills with him.
Kevin,
It's
that
basically,
transformation as a pro also
it
significant.
is what
Adding over 30 pounds to
I
the
just did.
frame. And with his
Yeah,
wingspan
you're
over
gonna do that.
7'5",
It don't matter
he is
to me.
a physical
So I'm going deeper than I.
Here's White,
He's sitting in
following the basket by
the shadow.
Anthony Davis.
The pass.
Bridges with it.
The
He's
big
picked up
business
by
that we
White.
talk is really bothering
And
me.
there you see the
All type
basketball
of shit.
IQ Bridges
I-
has.
I'm
Natural
What the fuck you call
court sense.
timeout,
He knows
nigga?
exactly
Astrodynamics. I've been studying doing astrodynamics
And
for
Brian
over 2
Keefe
years.
wants a timeout.
I'm not gonna come on this
He's
bitch
ready to
saying
talk
too
things through
much
with them.
because I'm nothing special.
So both teams
I'm
making
just
some
reminded.
changes here.
Of course, niggas want you to say, and that's what this video is about. Look. There's no
Here in the
access to
second
your
quarter
face
with
now.
a little over a minute gone.
Something just popped up on my whole fucking screen.
Pass to Sharp. They set the screen to the paint. The shake. And Butler sends it back.
Butler always keeps grinding. The energy he plays with at the defensive end is terrific.
Okay? Now, a lot of y'all on the spiritual path, you starting to get back on your feet. A lot of y'all is newbies. A lot of y'all coming from religion. A lot of y'all is coming from every aspect of this fucking movement. And it don't matter what frequency or vibration you have, you can be a part. And whenever I tell you about chemistry, I'm always going to give you
6
a
on the shot
formula
clock.
to beat that.
Wembanyama
I'm never going to beat you to a stage where you can't protect yourself.
takes a
Because
3.
you can protect yourself from that. So,
And there's the shot clock
this
violation.
is
Good
Dumbass,
shot off the
just
top.
let the run. Why the fuck is you let the run out of bounds, nigga?
So let me tell
Buffalo
you,
leading by 5.
the watchers.
Things really
Now, I'm
clicking
going to
for him
break
at
this
the
shit down.
offensive
Oh,
end.
What the fuck you doing, bro?
little
Trash ass.
literature.
Fucking
I'm going to keep it to where you can do it.
Here's Raleigh now.
The
And
watchers.
it's White missing.
Now, y'all got to
Yeah,
understand
well,
what
that's
is
the
spiritual
shot the
work.
defense is
The
probably
ones that
going to
run
let
this
him keep
matrix,
taking.
we always say, what children on this team and all that. To be honest with you, it's just some
And he gets the
motherfuckers, it's
bucket.
some ancestors, bro. It's
Nixon's
some
got the
demons
lead
here
up to 7 out for
who have
Buffalo.
been switching bodies
Just
since
a
the
late
beginning.
reaction there
Have you
from
ever
the
sat and you
defense.
wonder,
He is
how
always
do
going
they
to
keep the
finish
line going? Like, you know, nobody in their family that would just
Back to
want to
Wembanyama.
do something different. How have they been just taking over the doing this shit for so long and ain't nothing happened?
You know what I'm saying? Have you ever wondered that? It's because they switch it up. They have the technology. Everything's about technology. For the whole house. Everything's about the whole field. Everything. Technology is the new thing. They have technology to where they just have to be a part of this blood. They can switch bodies with this newborn baby and they fucking family. They can do it. Technology. They build it. They call it body snatching, but it's a little bit more simple. They can do that shit. Some of these kids y'all see in movies have ancient souls. They not kids. That's why you like, oh, this kid acting so good. Yeah, I know. It's not even. That's not a real kid. It's a swap spirit. It's a swap.
You need at least 37 more homeowners in your area to try on this practice. So we need private technology. Homeowners who get through this test facility, private that service front cost. Professional technicians will take care of everything. Inspection.
Here's Butler. Kukoc got the rebound.
As long as you're quarterback.
He trails by 6.
There's no risk.
Here's Iverson. Beautiful finish from Iverson inside.
This is not even a video about, so I don't want to get too deep into it.
Davis
but they call it the watchers.
And you know that's going to be goaltending,
right?
Guys. So that's a
the watchers
right there.
At one point,
that's a
they
tough
left
call
them
for the refs to make there.
I'm
not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Protecting certain blood, protecting chosen one's thoughts from like negative, all type of bullshit. When the frequency failed, everything was reversed. So now everything you think of is a lie. Everything you talk is a lie. What you think of it is a lie. That's why I got that video to break yourself. And I was telling y'all, the motherfuckers who sold us out, they looked this out.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
They still do.
Buffalo leads by 4. We'll see
you
back here
sold us out with
for
that
third quarter
basketball. Some of these motherfuckers, instead of them falling, they kept the technology to remember their memory. They passed it. They didn't lose memory. So they remember.
In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half.
At one point, y'all got to understand this. Because this shit is about to hit y'all so deep. I'm telling you, it is a spiritual war. It's an invisible war. Right beyond the world. These motherfuckers, look at the motherfuckers that's running this matrix like ancient priests, mad scientists who have technology to just open portals. They just host energy harvesting events at basketball games, NBA games, concerts. They do shit. They working with the unknown.
And it's good for 2.
These puppets y'all see that own all this business, those are puppets. If you know their name, they puppets. These, the motherfuckers I'm talking to you about took their name out of the language. They don't exist. You understand that? So understand when people be talking about these Rockefellers and Bilderbergs and all this, those are fucking puppets, bro.
He's strong enough right now.
He just been I just told you what they're doing to stay at the top. They switch bodies. They not leave. They can't go there until the frequency completely until the shit goes with the fame. I just told you they switching fucking bodies. Let that sink in. The queen, nobody's left.
No one near
they see
Reeves as he lets it go.
So look.
Oh, we got hacked on the 3-pointer.
Before frequency failed, when they was already trying to make shit happen, and remember, I'm going to keep it simple so you don't get too distracted. Before the frequency failed, when they was already trying to figure out ways to hijack this bitch, and they was already trying to figure out ways to make shit fall. And we're not talking about our ancestors, nigga. When they was trying to figure out ways to go against the source, to go against God, to go against creation, to go against nature, the number one things they started doing was manipulate the spirits in the unseen. So when y'all hear about demons, most of these motherfucking it's not anything. They're literally pests. They feed off your will. The fear that was installed in demons, and then the movies, all the scary shit, that vibration is attached to the motherfucker.
And he's good on the first of 3.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves,
they're not even us.
And
they have to worry about that.
Facilitator.
Plus,
this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
And he nails the 3rd.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at
the
And Brian Key wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
That's when we can break through and we can actually astral travel in nightmares. You can see the nightmares. Nigga, it's just, here's, I tell you, really, it's like
Only trails by 5.
Look, these niggas some dogs. I
Iverson
can't even explain how powerful this nigga is to the total.
Kukoc.
Like, y'all just got
Johnson
killed
with the
on this.
rebound.
I go in the dark with.
And Buffalo
That's
has
not
possession.
I feel like I always had some type of power over them.
And it's Buffalo with the rebound.
And that's why I can't just sit and be quiet. Like,
shooting
a
foul.
peace
As
and
the whistle
awakening,
blows, he'll
a
shoot
spiritual
two.
wilderness, and a motherfucker, and experiencing enlightenment or inner peace is two different fucking things.
Especially when he's that close.
That's why I was telling you to be aware of these frequencies, because it's not aligned with your DNA. That's why I was telling you about the music and frequency.
And
That's
it's
what.
Durant with the rebound.
Some
And it's
religion
Durant with the
push
ball.
you
He'll bring it
promote
up
these
for
frequencies,
Buffalo.
and it's not aligned with your
They've
chosen.
allowed 2 points so far here in
So
the
it
second
takes
half.
from you instead of giving. Some of them niggas are not fighting. They're not
Captain coming off
warriors.
the assist.
They didn't come here to fuck shit up or speak truth.
Reeves has got the lead up
They
to 9
missed.
now for Buffalo.
Wow, them niggas. I tell you, coming my shit, you get
Pass to
popped.
Iverson.
I'm telling you.
Shot to
Bitch,
stop the run.
and my ass is you
And
don't
it's
fuck with it.
good on the way in.
See, I'm from the,
And
I'm
that's
from
now
the,
6 points for
Remember, don't tell
Iverson.
these niggas this.
No doubt
But
about
listen,
it. He has done
Damn.
a ton to
At
help
one
this
point,
team, but he's going to have to do
they
even
was
more
using these-
if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
They use certain spirits. There was certain
Now,
spirits
here's
that was
Sabonis.
hijacked in the spiritual realm. I told you this is spiritual warfare. This is
And
war.
the slam
It's
dunk by
unseen shit.
Sabonis.
They start using different stuff in the spirit realm. They start
put out a little
doing
more
that
effort to keep
rituals.
that
And how did they do it? They use
Durant
trauma.
gets it done
And
inside.
they use
And we're so
It's-
used to
it's
seeing
basically
KD light it up
your
from
thoughts.
outside.
Your
Found
thoughts
great
create
positioning
realities in
and
the
then
unseen.
delivers.
They're using your trauma, your pain, your suffering
Pass to
to
Sabonis.
create this shit in
Out
the
left to the
unseen.
wing.
If you believe it is happening,
Right side, Kukoc.
that's why I was telling y'all, y'all intent is serious.
Just
That's why I
five
told
to
y'all
shoot.
these high priests,
No
the ones that's
one
running this
here.
nigga, high priests, nigga, in
Rebound
6
by
spots.
Williams.
Don't think of no
Buffalo
alien
leads
shit.
by 10.
They real true form is not us. But just know, in human form, they
Here's
just will
Kukoc.
pop
Yep, it counts.
anytime. That's how they rock.
Kukoc
It just have to
got
be a
his
part of
second
them.
bucket.
They can't
And
just do
that's
it to
what
a
the
potent,
pump fakes
a
there
chosen
for.
or
Get
something.
your
No,
man
it don't
off
work
his
like that.
feet
It has
and
to be
drive
like some
right around.
synthetic shit that they've been doing.
He
with these
saw
songs.
Lane,
It has to
and
be
you
something
saw
that's
the
attached to their
explosive.
frequency already. Some shit that we just don't fuck with. Okay? These motherfuckers start
Iverson.
manipulating
6
spirits and
points for
shit,
him.
and they start manipulating these beings that they call watchers.
Pass to
Now,
Collier.
let me tell y'all. Let's get into the watchers.
And it's Buffalo
Damn.
going into the break with a 10-point lead. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And this is it. Glad to have you along for
At
this
first, the
and final
watchers was
quarter.
only there to eavesdrop on chosen. And at this time, this is when y'all heard of us fly.
Buffalo leading
They
by
couldn't
10.
get fucked with, so they had to use the spirit realm to hijack, to steal thoughts,
Here's Sharp.
ideas,
Outside for Davis.
steal thoughts, ideas, steal memory, intuition,
Davis
steal
doing
life
his
codes,
thing inside.
and turn it against them.
And Davis shoots
Look,
a
the
high
frequency had to
percentage
fall
because
some
he's
way,
so
somehow.
adept at playing
None
to
of
his
it was
strength.
physical. It started in the spirit realm first. These fucking high priests, my niggas, our ancestors, figured out a fucking way to manipulate and figured out a way to steal the technology and figured out a way to flip it and make it go against the chosen ones at that time. So when that timeline failed, y'all be hearing about all these bloods and all this. It started in the spirit realm first. Everything happened in the spirit realm
And
first.
Buffalo leads by 15.
When that timeline failed, so many timelines have failed, y'all. From plagues, from
From
frequency
Pete
wars,
Brooks.
this, that.
And Davis pulls it
Timelines
down.
keep on. It's
All
gonna
the
be on the
time
needle right
in the world to get
coming
that
into
one
the
off.
second league.
The shot by
It's gonna
Butler.
keep going.
Nobody
That's
around.
how the matrix is made. It's always a birth,
Second
rebirth.
chance
Look
effort.
around. That's nature.
And that's
Death
2 points on the
everywhere.
layup.
But green everywhere.
Doesn't matter what
That
angle
timelines
you
will
give
always
him.
fall.
When Butler
Frequency will
gets
always
inside, you
So
know
look,
he's going to convert.
When that motherfucking
And it's Brian
timeline
Keith
fails, y'all
calling
be hearing
timeout
about
here.
how we used to
He
use
has
energy
decided
instead
it's
of
the right time to
electricity and wires and stuff. When y'all hear about our ancient civilizations like Egypt and all this different stuff, those timelines fell in the spirit realm first. I'm trying to tell y'all how it happened. They stole the wind. They stole the intuition. They used beings that was once working with us. For us. give me 2 hours, just read it. It's shit right around you that you don't have to be afraid of because most of y'all is protected. It's shit right around you that you just can't see. You're just not aware of because it's not on your frequency bandwidth. It's not on this radio station of third dimension. But it's right here. And most of y'all who have psychedelic experiences, y'all know this. So the reason why I'm trying to skip
just over a minute played here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Rodman.
Welcome back to Week episode 388 as we get to Week 10. Week 10 in the NFL as we react to the trade deadline and a little bit of NBA as well. As the Lakers kept us up quite late last night. And Luka reminded everyone, more on this in just a second, that Limpy might be coming, but he's not quite there yet. And
got his first 3 points of the
in fact, you know what? We will, before we get to trade deadline, we're going to do a little bit on the Lakers in the sport. But this episode of the show is brought to you by Boost Mobile, and we'll get right to it, Demonte. Straight to voicemail. Brought to you by Boost Mobile. Zion out 7 to 10 days with a hamstring injury. At this point, let's just send in the Zion for Ja trade. Ja's lost his joy. The Grizzlies are a mess. The Pelicans are a mess. Like, they were 1-2 in the draft. Just see if that fixes anything for either one of these guys. I have two. Well, this is what they want to do. Which of my fake job trades do you like more? My 3-team malign Southeastern point guard trade of John to Charlotte, Melo to Atlanta, trade to Memphis, or John for Zion straight up. Which one do you like?
The first one. I think the Pelicans find one side and one John.
And priority number one is got to be
the turn the corner, except for the fact that he is now hurting. I mean,
moving the ball around.
And maybe some little redundant design. I don't know.
Taking advantage of the mismatch.
And this is, if I didn't say this, third voicemail brought to you by Boost Mobile. There's my people, Lakers at Broncos. And the Lakers did a great game last night against the Spurs. So let's just talk about that for a second.
No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Steve, I know prices. There's no got something they don't. And a limited price that never goes up.
Only $25 a month forever? Really?
Yes.
Reeves outside.
Yes, you're right.
Might be a good deal.
Out to the
That'd be a
wing.
good deal, right?
No
It's a good deal
one
for
near
Jeff.
edge
And guess how
comb as
much
he
that-
lets it fly. Sinks the triple. And Buffalo leads
Yeah.
by 15.
It's a long time for you.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iverson outside.
Luka's been
Pass to Collier.
restored to
4 on the shot clock.
games he's played. Only Wilt has ever scored more points through the opening 5 games of the season, and he did it twice. Then Luka's even 200
winning this one.
through the
A
first 5
resounding
games
victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly
listen, the
right.
Spurs have been excellent. And I understand the Spurs are dealing with injuries of their own. But it is hard not to look at the Lakers
all-time high. As a result, many streamers have become massively popular, reaching levels once reserved only for A-list celebrities. In fact, nowadays streamers are way more popular than Hollywood celebrities, especially when it comes to the kids. This becomes extremely obvious when you realize that celebrities are literally showing up to these streamers to collaborate and hopefully get some of their clout. Honestly, the streamers The only thing is, we have all heard of the dark price associated with high levels of fame. These streamers are the biggest thing out, which now has many wondering, are these big streamers paying a dark price for that level of fame? Do they too have to sell their souls like all the Hollywood celebrities? Well, I've found what I believe is proof that confirms these streamers are being forced to compromise themselves and join the order that runs Hollywood to make it to the top. And that's exactly what I believe rapper and streamer DDG did to become a big streamer. You're gonna want to watch this video to the very end, as by the time I'm done, you will see that DDG likely paid a dark price to make it big. Hey guys, I hope all is well. Welcome back to The Truth Is, where I drop new videos exposing the truth weekly. In today's episode, we will be talking about DDG. Let's get right into it. I'm pretty sure if you're on my channel, you likely already know that these celebrities are doing some dark things for money and fame. In 2025, it's pretty obvious they sold out and are joining the secret society that runs the entertainment industry. If you don't know what secret society I'm referring to, make sure to watch my 3.5-hour documentary on the Elite Secret Order after this video. Please do watch this video if you haven't, as for obvious reasons, this video was completely and totally suppressed. So if you want to help the channel, head over to that video and watch it. Leave a like and share it with your friends. If you want to see that video, you can find the link in the description. Let's get this video to at least 100k views. To many, it's not hard to believe that the biggest A-list celebrities have sold their souls. Not only are they making unbelievable amounts of money, but they also tend to show their alliance by doing signals and attending the elite throne parties. Like we saw with Diddy and all his accomplices, we know that these celebrities are into some seriously disturbing things. At this point, it is expected with that level of fame. So with the rise of streaming and the companies dumping billions of dollars into streamers, many are now wondering if these streamers are doing the same things for fame. It wouldn't be far-fetched, especially when you realize these streamers are in the same circles. Like we saw this year with Kai Cenat being invited to attend the Met Gala and attending the Met Gala after party, hanging out with people like Kim Kardashian and other A-listers. If you saw my video on the exact moment Kai Cenat sold this out, then you already know that Kai and other big streamers have signed deals with an elite Hollywood talent agency, the same elite talent agency that all the big name celebrities are represented by. With Kai, it's pretty easy to see that he crossed over. He literally runs Twitch, making millions monthly, and he's getting massive deals. Deals that are reserved only for the elite's most influential puppets. So if Kai crossed over, it's likely that more of these streamers have done the same. Another streamer that seems to have paid the price to make it big is no other than DDG. Not surprisingly at all, DDG is also represented by the same talent agency that represents Kai Cenat, UTA, United Talent Agency. DDG signed with UTA for representation in all areas in February 2023. This made me want to look deeper into DDG, as UTA is the elite talent agency of Hollywood, and what I found seems to prove DDG has taken the industry oath. My investigation into DDG starts with this old video I found from years back. In the video, DDG is seen responding to one of his fans who asked him if he sold his soul. DDG responds by saying he has heard of all that devil stuff in the industry, but he claims he hasn't seen it for himself yet, but does admit that there's a lot of weird stuff going on in the industry, even claiming that he was afraid of making music because he heard of the Illuminati rumors and he didn't want to have to sell his soul. But then he ends this by saying that he's in the industry now.
Say so. Nah, I don't think that's a real thing, guys. I was scared of that too when I started doing music. That's really why I never started, because I always told myself if I start doing music, I'm going to blow up. And I don't want to do it because the little devilish shit I be hearing about. Well, man, it's just weird. It's regular weird. Go out in LA. Go on in LA.
As a mom of two boys, having health insurance is extremely important. I am beyond thankful of having coverage through healthcare.gov. It covers all of our doctor's appointments, including emergency care. Healthcare.gov. Enroll by December 15th.
This wasn't the only time DDG claimed this, as in an interview with Say Cheese TV, he basically said the same thing, claiming that he was afraid of joining the music industry because of the Illuminati.
When you think of music?
Since 2017. End of 2017, this is what happened. So I was YouTubing, right? And then what happened was YouTube had like a ad crisis or something. I'm talking about I went from making like 50,000 right in a month to making 8,000. So wait a second, you know what I mean? That got scary. So I was like, okay. The only other thing that I want to do
music other than this. So I was like, let me want to start doing music earlier in my life or whatever. It's because I was scared of the Illuminati. I used to watch like conspiracy videos, and I used to be like, oh man, I don't want to do no weird, you know, that weird sacrifices, all that. You know what I mean? So I was
that was a big thing. That was a big thing.
That was a big thing back then. So I was scared. I never wanted to make music.
Damn, yeah, that's crazy.
As you can see, DDG again brings up his fear of having to join the secret society to make it big, basically confirming that he was well aware of celebrities selling out and the secret societies that run Hollywood. If he claims he saw videos exposing the truth about the industry, he should know about the signs and the symbols they use. So when DDG dropped his music video for Storyteller in 2022, where he was rapping over the checkerboard floor, it made zero sense. This is a symbol used by the most powerful secret societies in the world, the Freemasons. The checkerboard floor is found at every single Masonic lodge, and like we've spoken about before, it represents duality. In fact, DDG even does the Masonic hidden hand gesture while laying over the checkerboard floor. The Masonic hidden hand gesture is a secret gesture done by Masons to show their alliance. The way they do this gesture is by placing one of their hands inside of their jackets just like this. Here we see DDG using the exact symbols that are used by those a part of the secret societies he claims he was afraid of. He knows these symbols and gestures are associated with this secret club. He admitted that he knew all about these organizations, and that's why he was afraid of being in the industry. So why is he now using these symbols in this music video? I kept digging and came across this video of DDG telling another person something very disturbing. While in this video, DDG does seem to be trolling and joking, what he said was eerie and dark, telling the person he was with that if they wanted to make it big like him, they would not only need to sell their souls, but they would also need to allow their backsides to be compromised.
It's between me and you, bro. But usually with Illuminati contracts, it'd be like, oh, you gotta like sacrifice your mama or something, or you gotta sacrifice your pops, or you gotta sacrifice one of your homies or something like that. But this one was different. But when I tell you, bro, you can't like be childish, bro. I want you to have an open mind. I don't, bro. You can just throw me an M out to 5, bro. Like I don't need a lot of money. Matter of fact, I don't even need an M out to 5, bro. Just throw me 500 bands, 10%. Bro.
Why are you talking with the Illuminati in the first place, though, bro?
Bro, this is so you can turn up.
Come on, bro. No, I get that, but like, at what cost, though?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, bro, but you can't be childish, okay? I'm gonna tell you. Just think about it, okay? You gotta get cracked. No, I'm serious, bro.
Bro, what the type is that, bro?
I'm dead serious, bro.
Bro, no, you not, bro. I know like hell you ain't just tell me, bro. You bull.
I'm dead serious, bro. I'm serious.
And what you said to them when they said that?
I said I was gonna talk to you about it.
No, dog. How you gonna feel if I said that to you? You say that to me like, hey, bro, if we trying to get DDG this,
I mean,
DJ gotta get credit.
Do you want to make it in the industry or not, bro?
If I gotta get credit, hell, what type of is that, bro?
Alright, it's cool. I just wanted to tell you.
Man, listen, bro, you my man, bro. If you got crack, then moonwalking shot up. Let's say that, bro.
No, bro, no. Like, what?
Now, while DDG might seem like he was trolling, you have to watch this video to the end so that you can see he wasn't joking. Think about what he said. He said, you have to get cracked to make it. We already know Diddy was out here doing just that, getting behind these artists, making them massive, only if they allowed him to have their behinds. The fact that DDG said this basically means that he likely did this for fame. After seeing this, I already knew DDG was deep in. I knew that if I kept looking deep into him, I would find something that proves he's involved with the secret order. And that's exactly what I did, finding the jackpot. What I found confirms exactly what I believe about DDG. And it all goes back to this video. Sometime back, DDG was in Miami when he bumped into a content creator known as the Chain Snatcher. The Chain Snatcher makes content in Miami where he runs up on celebrities and jokes about stealing their chains. This day, he just so happened to bump into DDG, who was with his security guard at the time.
This is 5 years of Refine. We started on a much smaller scale, just trying to fix a problem in everyone's makeup routine. As soon as customers got the product, the momentum just picked up. We sold out 6 months cover in 6 weeks. We were like, oh my God, this is mad. We've taken that vision beyond beauty, building a community like no other. We've popped up in cities all around the world. We feel so lucky to have met so many of you in person and to bring you into the Refi world. We can't believe how far we've come in the past 5 years and how many of you we've been able to connect with. We could not do any of this without you. This is just the beginning.
Rosie?
At the time.
Hey, DDG. Oh, my bad, brother. It's Stevie Joe, brother. No, it's all love, brother. Come on. Oh, shit. Come on, it's not like that. Yeah, man. Big Z, brother. Oh, dead ass. Love, brother. I ain't snatcher. DDG himself.
While this skit went like every other one, I immediately noticed something that caught my attention. One of the men with DDG just so happened to be wearing this symbol on his chain. As we can see, his entourage member is wearing a Masonic square and compasses pendant, the literal emblem of the Freemasons, the same secret society that just so happens to be represented by the checkerboard floor. That also does the Masonic hidden hand gesture that DDG was doing in the video. This was the proof I needed. This tells us everything we need to know. DDG is likely a part of the Brotherhood, and so is his team. This man is literally wearing the proof. DDG admitted he knew the industry was controlled by these secret societies. Yet, he's running around with a person who is wearing their symbol on a chain. He claimed he was once afraid of getting into the music industry because he didn't want to sell his soul. Now he's doing music videos with Masonic imagery and running around with people wearing Masonic pendants, showing their alliance. In my opinion, all of this points to DDG being a Mason. While we're talking about the Masons, I wanted to remind my Patreon members that I just released a new Patreon exclusive. This video exposes the Mason's secret weapon they're using against you right now. In the video, I exposed the real reason why X-rated content is pushed so heavily. So if you're one of my members, make sure to check it out immediately after this video. DDG definitely crossed over just like Kai Cenat. Speaking about Kai Cenat, DDG actually has a video with Kai where he raps about making people sell their souls to him.
Nice pickup. Yeah, I like that for my Zooted label. Nice pickup. Yeah, I like that for my Zooted label. Now you sold your soul again. He sold his soul again. Sold his soul to me. He sold his soul to me. Who he selling soul to? He sold his soul to me. I got his soul. Okay, I got your soul.
While DDG might be acting like it's all a joke, we know that he's in deep and is likely already a Freemason. He is hiding the truth in comedy like we see so many others do. So this isn't a joke, but likely the reality. There are many videos of DDG denying selling his soul.
Rich, you sold your soul. No, I'm just rich. That's all. I worked hard. Use my soul to work hard. Selling your soul is. I don't think that's a thing, y'all. Like, let me tell you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say, like, how do you sell your soul? Nigga, your soul is not even physically visible. How can you sell something that's not even visible? The only reason why I didn't start rapping from the jump is because I was scared of the Illuminati, nigga. That's honestly what it was. I used to go on YouTube and search up little Illuminati videos, and I'm like, damn, bro, even though they're sacrificing and shit, I was scared as hell, and I'm like, man, I don't want to do that. I know I'm gonna get lit in this music. I'm saying I already knew I could rap. I was just scared of the Illuminati, so I never did it. Now that I'm in it, it ain't real. Don't quote me on that, though. Don't come looking for me if you is.
But this one caught my attention the most, as in the video, DDG claims he didn't sell his soul, only to go on to do the Masonic one-eye symbolism that all these sellouts do.
Did you sell your soul? I don't even know how you even sell souls, man. I don't know why I keep saying that. Just because it makes money don't mean he sold his soul. I'm gonna get you. You better run, boy. You better run. I'm gonna get you. Better run, Jay.
Again, he is showing us he took the industry off. Sadly, it now looks like he's grooming his nephew Woo Wop to be a Masonic puppet too. DDG's nephew Woo Wop went viral sometime back for singing about wanting to take out his mom and his grandma. DDG spent months pushing his nephew, growing him a large fan base. But fame doesn't seem to be the only thing he introduced him to. I found this picture of Woo Wop doing the same Masonic hand gesture DDG was doing. It's obvious DDG took the oath, and now he has his nephew doing the same thing. That's how he made it to the level he made it to. What's sad is that he knew what the industry was about from the beginning. He even claims he was afraid of it. But when the opportunity came to cross over, he took the Masonic oath and sold out. This is how he ended up signed to the same talent agency as Kai Cenat. He's just another puppet that's used by the elite to influence the youth. DDG made the wrong decision. If you ever face with the same choice, make sure you always make the right choice. Choose God every time, as nothing the devil has to offer is worth your eternal soul. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. But before you guys go, I just wanted to remind my Patreon members to check out the latest Patreon exclusive. You won't want to miss that episode. If you're not a member, what are you waiting for? Join the truth movement and help me spread the truth. For $3 a month, not only will you be further supporting the channel, but you would also get access to over 50 exclusive Patreon videos that are not available here on YouTube. If you would like to join, you can find the link in the description or in the comment section. Well, that's it for this video. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Google Workspace with Gemini offers AI that generates high-quality images in a variety of styles, so you can spice up proposals, make logos, and enrich your content. Bring your imagination to life in slides, docs, and more. That's Google Workspace with Gemini.
Ready to lose the hat and regrow the hair? With sprays by Hims, you can regain your hair and your confidence. Our sprays are powered by clinically proven ingredients like minoxidil and finasteride, so you can grow thicker, fuller hair in 3 to 6 months. Your treatment is 100% personalized to your hair goals. It comes at an affordable price that works for your budget, so you can step out with full confidence. Hats off to hair growth with treatment that works for you. Start today at Hims.com.
In Memphis, Tony Allen is king. And I just think this is a minor setback for a major comeback.
Is it time for the Pelicans to start thinking about stuff?
Jordan Poole, Zion, both out. Now they win. I'm just saying.
Damn, Luka is like, he out there having fun. And that's the issue for the rest of the league.
You don't just go out there with a fresh fade and that still wet and go out there on the floor. It's go. I'm telling you.
This. Brother, let it go.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Ooh, that is a hot coffee.
Yeah, fresh.
A spicy OJ. Welcome to this edition of Road Trippin'. Richard Jefferson, Kendrick Perkins, Allie Clifton here in LA, Channing Frye in his little comfy confines there in Portland, Oregon with the best attitude. Hi, Channing. Good morning, Channing.
Good morning. It's been a long day already. Why has it been a long day?
I must say, boy.
I had to get a haircut.
Hey, Shannon, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
That is a professional. That is a professional setup. The shit you've been having has been trash, but I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you for taking your job serious. I'm proud of you. This is a serious step moving forward for you.
This is my buddy's setup. He has like a gigantic computer here. He makes commercials. So I was like, dude, I'm tired of the lighting at my house. Always being his job. Kids and dogs barking. So came over here. Went to my neighbor's crib.
With that said, before we dive into this episode of Road Trippin', we do have some good fresh wine that is sitting on our table. Yeah. So we're going to remind all of our listeners and our viewers, Road Trippin' 10 gets you 10% off at Chosen Family Wines. Is there a reason why you threw this at me?
Yeah.
Would you like me to do something with this?
It's for you.
Is this an unboxing?
Yeah, it's unboxing.
Right now, we're going to do it live?
Yeah, go ahead. No, it's not technically live. They're going to see it.
What? Oh, God.
They're going to see it later.
Wait, is this real, though?
It is real.
What is on this?
What?
What's in this?
Open it.
Was I struggling? Do you know what this is? Ohio Public Schools. They raised me.
Oh, God. Wait,
is this intentional?
Yeah, no, they sent it because of the thing. And,
you know what's so crazy? I was born in 1988. So this literally did come out because I was born.
Yeah.
They were celebrating my birth, my existence, the fact that I was going to be raised by public schools, and it's Scarlet and Gray.
All right, what does that mean?
Way to be a cougar, a Van Wert cougar.
Oh.
Shout out to our family with public schools raised me. We really like it. Richard introduced it, and as you guys all know, my father is an educator of 40 plus years in public schools, public education. So, Channing, do you know anything about that?
Well, you went to a private school, Chad's private school
for one private school. One private school for 3 years.
And then your brother went to private school.
Yeah,
well, at that point, I was getting money from other places, so I didn't take care of the family. So.
Cheers! Shout out! Thanks. Is this for me, really?
No, well, it's not from me. It's from them.
No, is it for me?
Yeah. No.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you. Go give them a follow and check out their stuff. It is really cool. It's dope, and what they stand for is awesome.
Do I get a T-shirt?
Yeah. They don't make them in quadruple XL.
Actually, they do.
Oh, they do.
I found
there
out.
You go. You're in luck.
I got you. Here, sir, Kendrick. Can you not dap up with the left hand? You sit there in your silence. Before we get I'm pissed off at your friend over there. Before we get into this edition of Road Running, we are going to take and make a little pit stop, and we're going to address something that has just happened and was released. 14-year NBA veteran Tony Allen was arrested in Arkansas on drug charges after police found marijuana and cocaine during a traffic stop. You were just on Tony Allen and Zach Randolph's podcast, Out the Mud. You're going to dive into this a little bit more, but first, you did just give me a statement from Tony Allen that has not yet been released as we are seeing it, but will be, saying, I want to address the events that occurred on November 5th, 2025. While being driven to a scheduled interview, the vehicle I was a passenger in was stopped for a traffic violation. During the stop, law enforcement detected the odor of marijuana, which led to a search of the vehicle. Both myself and the driver were arrested for possession of illegal substances. I want to unequivocally be clear. I was not in possession of, nor was I aware of the illegal drugs found in the vehicle that belonged to the driver. I've never used cocaine or methamphetamine, and these substances do not reflect who I am or my values. I do acknowledge that I use marijuana to manage social anxiety. While I recognize this does not excuse the circumstances, I believe in being transparent and honest with the community I serve. I understand the optics of the situation are not favorable. However, I have worked diligently through my career to honor my commitments, particularly to the youth I mentor and community I serve. This incident does not diminish my dedication to the work, and I remain committed to being a positive force and leader. I'm cooperating fully with the legal process, and I'm confident the facts will speak for themselves. I ask for patience and understanding as this matter is resolved. Thank you.
Go ahead. I'll go last.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing else to say.
You don't have nothing else to say about the situation?
No, what I'm saying is that he was in a car. What he's saying is that he was in a car with somebody that had stuff on him. Yes, there is a valuable lesson, but you don't know. You don't know. I don't know what that dynamic is. So all I'm saying is I think what he said was well spoken, well thought out. Right? If those are the facts, that's all I got to say. That's all I know. I just heard this for the first time.
I'm on and off note. Tony Allen, he just doesn't seem like a cocaine guy to me. That's just my only 1-2 step right there. It doesn't seem like a cocaine guy, but I do agree with Richard. That is extremely well thought out, and I think you just got to kind of see what happens from here.
Well, it's the truth. It's the truth, right?
Which part is the truth?
That whole statement. It's the truth. And what happened is, so it's a few lessons in this, right? Number one, we're in 2025, and especially athletes, you have to be very, very strategic on how you move, right? So Tony Allen is going to an appearance, a podcast appearance that he always goes to, right? That he always does. And instead of the people who book him to go to the appearance, instead of him sending an Uber or sending a professional driver, he sends one of his friends to pick him up, right?
The podcast people sent one of his friends?
Yes, one of his friends to pick him up. Okay, so now he gets in the car and he admitted, hey, the marijuana, that was mine.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, a lot of people smoke weed. Whatever you do, that's your business, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're not going to put weed in the same category with cocaine and meth, okay? So they smell the marijuana. Obviously, it gives them a reason to search the car.
Yeah.
They search the car. The marijuana, yes, it's Tony Allen's, okay? The cocaine and the other drugs are on the other person. But again, we're here, so the news break.
It's Tony
Allen. Right? And it's hard. It's fucked up, but it's hard because now all of a sudden you gotta clear the allegations, right? And we'll find out, that it wasn't his later down the line. You know what I'm saying? Once they go through the whole.
Those never make headlines.
Huh?
It never
I was
makes
going to say,
headlines.
I was going to let you know that.
Someone clear never makes headlines.
But like for people to speculate now, like just have that out there, like, man, TA, what he doing around cocaine? You see what I'm saying? Like it's just a bad look and it's unfair. But I think it's a lesson learned that you have to move right. And I'm not saying he was moving wrong, but like even with this situation, like he didn't know. Fucking guy sent his friend to pick him up, who supposedly had his own car service, and then you get pulled over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like fuck. And I hate it because he's been trending, doing a lot of great things.
Yeah.
We talk about a guy that's like quote unquote Mr. Memphis. He is that, right? Like in Memphis, Tony Allen is king. Like they love him. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's connected with the mayors and all this, and right, and he's doing a hell of a job on this podcast. Him and Zebo out the mud. So he's found his lane, found his niche, found his space, and he's been doing great. And I just think this is a minor setback for a major come up, right? Like, but again, the news hit is Tony Allen, which is fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Thanks for giving us that insight.
I've been knowing TA since 2004.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Have I smoked weed with him? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I used to blow it down. I'm not ashamed to say that. I used to smoke like a motherfucker. I did, Chan. I used to smoke weed a lot, boy. But what I'm saying is cocaine, I've never seen him do or mess with cocaine ever in life.
Like I said, the story, and you gave deeper portions of the story. As far as I'm concerned, like innocent until proven guilty, the story checks out as far as I'm concerned. That is the end of it. But unfortunately, we know as athletes that's just if you're like the microscope is on you. If anything, if you're in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong people, there's some other people that are dealing with some pretty big things too right now because of stuff like that. So that's just unlucky. That's unlucky.
When you book a car on Turo, you can drive with peace of mind. Help is just a call away with 24/7 customer support and roadside assistance. Plus, Turo offers multiple protection plans, so you can pick a plan that's right for you and relax. Rent a car and hit the road today. Sign up today.
It is unlucky. But thanks for using this platform to bring that to light. I do appreciate that. Because you're right. Will that story ever surface? Will it ever come out? Will we ever see that side?
No. They don't
exactly.
They don't print that.
All right. No one prints anything anymore, by the way. It's 2025. All right, we're gonna get road running because we did have some exciting night. An exciting night of hoops, and it's just been an exciting week of NBA basketball. Let's start with the Lakers. They beat the Spurs. OKC. Well, what did our friend DeAndre say on the text chain last night? You didn't have Portland giving OKC their first loss of the season on your bingo card, did you? Pretty sure I just rattled that straight off the deck. Straight off the dome.
I fucking hate bingo halls. Okay, I used to go with my grandmother all the time. God rest her soul. Cigarette smoke and a whole lot of yelling.
I think it's the best. Did you ever win?
Fuck no. It's 300 people in there. You always get to the last one. Somebody, bingo! Fuck this shit. Right? But shout out to Dia and her having it on her bingo card.
So OKC took their first L to the Portland Trailblazers. The Nets got their first win. Hey, Rich, look at your organization.
Obviously.
Stepping up, realizing it's NBA basketball. So officially no more undefeated or winless teams. We are officially in motion. Let's start in LA. The Lakers beat the Spurs. Got 3 of the Spurs impact players. Wemby, Harrison Barnes, and Jeremy Sohan. The Lakers are now second. Did you guys know this? Second in the West.
Yes.
Behind the Thunder. Why'd you know that, Rich? Because you did the game?
Yes, I did the game. And they creeped closer because the Thunder lost. What? They did.
Because you just listened?
No, I'm just saying. I know the Thunder lost because I just heard it.
Because you went to public school, so
yes.
That's really good.
There we go.
Shannon didn't pick up on that. I just want your thoughts first and foremost. Let's start with the LA San Antonio game. What do we think? What was our takeaways? Channing, we're going to start with you.
One, San Antonio is still trying to figure out how to win. If you watch that game,
Here we go.
Introducing E8 Markets, a simulated trading firm that gives you a shot at the big leagues. Here's the tip. You pay on what? I'm gonna cover positive. You know what's crazy about the donation effort, chat? I swear, when we had Uncle on here during the video talk, that was really cool. I was like, yo, y'all niggas be sold up. Now we got a whole, like, nigga, we gotta show, like, some things. Be like, yo, in the chat came through. Be like, yes. Nigga, we only doing this, like, once a year? All right. I guess we should talk about, there's not much shit going on in hip hop. Like, I guess this versus conversation is somewhat relevant now. Who could be crazy for the versus? Yeah, it's just, like, baloney. It's like, it's crazy to think we're even having this conversation. Yo, nobody actually believes it's a conversation worth having except, like, niggas in their 40s. And I love when the 40-year-old niggas in hip-hop make their last stance because it's like the Jordan years. We were like, nah, these niggas would have never been good when Jordan was playing. He was doing niggas hand checking. Shout out, we don't hear it. But, like, there's a lot of, like, you know, you got the Jordan heirs, the Jay-Z Avengers, the whole Avengers.
And everybody, like they just act like this guy's like in rarefied air. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, with all due respect,
That's what I be saying. No, from New York, and I hate that nigga.
He wasn't even the most popular.
That nigga's a bum.
Like, yo, DMX was giving the nigga the beats.
Johnny Man's hell.
Like,
DMX is straight rough riding this nigga.
Essentially, of Jay-Z and the cock saddling and sucking is ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
One of the best rappers ever? Absolutely. Never could take it from him. I love some of his work. I think he does have catalog. If we're going catalog for catalog, and we're talking as pure hip-hop fan, trust me, he pretty much could body, and I don't keep it being. I'm always keeping it honest. But the cock-sucking of Jay-Z catalog, the nigga was never the #1 rapper in no year. How the fuck did he win a hits battle? Like, that's not what we're saying, chat. Versus is not a weekly rap battle. It's a hits battle. The nigga who rapped for 15 years and never dominated no year, really. I mean, there's a 1 or 2 years that people can make a case, but he wasn't unilaterally the guy. There was always a DMX who ran that year, Eminem who ran those 2 years, 50 Cent who ran this year. Then, well, by the time Wayne and Ye came, it's like, so what? But he's gonna, nobody can stand on stage with him. Yo, it's like the #2 shooter that we say nobody could. Yo, the nigga who's never won the championship saying, yo, ain't no basketball team could beat me. Nigga, you've never won the championship. What the fuck are you talking about? They beat you every year, dummy. So, like, with all due respect, I love Jay-Z. I do love Jay-Z. It might sometimes come across like I don't like Jay-Z, but I do like Jay-Z. Thank you for the 10, T-Bell, for the course, man. Shout out to all my people in Jamaica. I do want to say, here's the thing, chat. Honestly, right? The Jay-Z revisionist history has got to stop. And yes, I'm countering some of my own points because, you know, this is what I do. I thought that shit was something. I'm not going to try to see the chat and conversation. Yes, I know some of y'all said, yo, act, it's not only about hits, man. Nah, it's about, okay, we get it. It's not only about hits. It's about anthems. It's about cultural, timeless records as well. But all I'm trying to say is, I'm not saying Jay-Z isn't one of the tougher acts to beat in a verse. But any nigga who claims that nobody can stand on stage with a nigga, it's flat out ridiculous. Just think about it. Like, again, everybody, #1, you know, and I'm saying these things objectively. Kanye West would be the greatest artist of all time if it was just based on what verses is, which is the metrics of hit songs that also added an element of cultural impact, global impact, how it changed the landscape, how it hit at the time. I think Ye is undefeated. I think Ye gives everybody the beats. You bring Tupac to the grave, he gives Tupac the beats. Dr. Dre will catch the beats. Dr. Dre splits beats, and Timbaland could do a fusion, and Ye gives them the beats by himself. Ye's the guy. I'm sorry. When it comes to verse, I'm talking about verses here, people. I'm not talking about this other shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, some of these, like, delusional niggas on Twitter talking about the Jay-Z shit, like, they still think, now, yo, what these niggas gonna do when he start playing dead presidents? They hear that shit, nigga? Now, it's one of the greatest records, like, it's on a classic album, and we could have other conversations where that record is really relevant. On the verses, only the 40-year-old niggas who still dress like they in the 90s or some shit, like, actually the 50-year-old niggas, they're the only niggas that gonna appreciate that bullshit, man. You talking about verses, hit for hit, hit for hit.
Try Whoop for free and feel the difference. Optimize your training and improve your recovery to reach your goals. Start your free trial today.